Recycle craft. This is a paper tube craft, you guys. I'm going to show you what I do with my paper tubes. This used to have stickers on it. Hello, I'm Vicky from the Purple Penguin Craft Room. Let's jump right in and see what I've got going on. A paper tube bunny. So to get started, we're going to take, this is just a wood base. I'm using a square one. Typically I use round, but I happen to have this in my stash. So it's use what you got in your stash. We're going to just take some Waverly Antique Wax, damp baby wipe. You can use just a damp cloth. You just wipe it on and wipe it off. Now let's do the body. Let's do the body of our bunny. We're just going to use the Deco Art Light Buttermilk. It's just an off-white color, so you can use whatever white color you really want to. And we're just going to make sure we do, I want to do the outside and the inside. So don't forget to do the inside. This all painted. I did the inside and outside. We're going to use a soft or a smooth foam ball. Like you can get foam balls, you know, wherever. All over the place has different foam balls. This one is actually what they call a smooth foam. It's not one of the ones with all the divots in it. And we're just going to place it here on the head. And then we're also going to place it, the body, on here. So we have all of the things together. So we're going to go ahead and glue that with our tacky glue. Meanwhile, we're going to set this off to the side. Meanwhile, inside his belly, we're going to do, I got this from Dollar Tree. A couple years ago, they had a whole pack of them. And we're going to stick this inside the belly, but first we're going to paint it. We're going to go ahead with a matte. This is a Bark Brown. I've got this rose pink color. It's kind of a dull pinky color. I'm not a huge fan of pink. Everybody knows that. But I do like this pink. So there's that pink color. Now on these, I think we're going to go with a purple. We'll do a light purple. This is a purple cow. Okay, now we've got all the purple done. That's a goldenrod folk art. The little yellow butterfly done. Now we still just need to do the greens. We're going to bring in this parakeet green. It's kind of a brighter kind of green. Just wanted to make these stand out a little bit. Okay, now we've got the inside all painted. We're going to set this off to the side. We're going to bring back our piece here. This is all glued on. Now, we could totally just leave this the way it is, but I kind of want it is a little brighter and a little shinier than its body, you can see. So we're just going to we're going to take the same paint we used here, that light buttermilk, and we're just going to paint this as well. Okay, so we have our piece all painted. It matches now down here, but you know, after I thought about it, it's not going to matter because I do want to bring in, I've got this, it's called Wired Yarn. It is from Michaels. And what I want to do is actually trace out the belly so that it looks fuzzy from the front kind of situation. So we're going to do that. And we'll probably have to, because I'm going to use my tacky glue, probably just going to go ahead and tape it to hold it on like I normally do. Just cut it here. And I want the end piece, the meat up part, to be at the bottom because we're going to be putting Spanish moss in this, and so I don't want that to be kind of seen. So we're going to do that. Taking our tacky glue. Have it upright. Let's get ahead and we're going to do his arms next. And next is also, these are giant pipe cleaners. Also, again, from, this is from Michaels. Also, the giant. I did get these quite a few years ago, so I don't know if, honestly, if they still have them or not. I hope so. Because I would like to get some more. But basically, I'm going to go a little bit longer because we're going to kind of, there's a reason behind that. When you cut these, they do shed. So, just a heads up on that. Now, I did make his hand longer than what I need. And that's because we're going to take the end and we're just going to, curl it around to make it kind of fatter, like a ball. So it's like a hand part for him. And it's still long. So let's just keep making his hand bigger. Right, so now we have his hands, his front. Let's go ahead and do the ears while we're at it. Also, just do the ears. We're going to use that same giant pipe cleaner for the ears. We're just going to be up and down. So we put them side by side like so. I like that height. This is not bad. And we'll make matching ears, so let's get the same length here. The ears on, we're going to let that everything dry before we start going any further, except for the fact I do have his little inside piece, and his little inside piece barely fits in here, and what we're going to do is just kind of, we're going to glue it just on, and I'm thinking everything is glued. We also put a pom-pom on his backside, so he's got a tail. I did wanted to point out, I did use a block to help hold my center piece in there, the center. So just kind of FYI on that. So we kind of need to hide that mechanics, and I was planning on it anyways, but we'll just leave that for right now. Let's focus on the face just for a second. I have, I don't like doing faces. I do have some fake eyelashes. All right, that works out great. All right, and then real quick, I want to give him a little baby nose. I'm just going to take this little bit of pink felt. All right, and let's just... some whiskers, because everybody likes whiskers. Okay, now we'll focus on this part down here, and we're just going to take some green Spanish moss. I get mine at the Walmart, and we will just glue this in place. We might need to give it a haircut afterwards, but it will hide all of this down here. I do have this little felt carrot. It's from Hobby Lobby. And I was kind of thinking about giving them that to kind of hold. And this can actually, since he's kind of got this coil for his hand, I might give that to him to actually hold. And then if I want to, then we can take it off. Last thing, I do have some ribbon. This is from Dollar Tree ribbon. It's a purple polka dot. And let's see if we can do a nice little bow. So, and now you can put it down here, or we could put it up here, kind of like on the top of her head, actually. All right, I love it. I love how this turned out. Keep on coming back for more at the Purple Penguin Craft Room, and happy crafting.